Here's a concise guide on how to get a mobile phone or SIM card in South Korea. 1. Buying a mobile phone in South Korea. If you're looking to buy a phone in South Korea, here are your main options. Option A: purchase a new phone from a store. Major electronics stores. You can visit stores like Samsung, Digital Plaza, LG Best Shop, or Apple Store for new phones. These stores offer the latest models of popular brands, like Samsung, Apple, and others. Mobile carriers. South Korea has three main mobile carriers: SK Telecom, KT, and LGU. They sell both phones and SIM cards with various plans. Pricing: phones in South Korea can be more expensive compared to other countries, but you can sometimes find deals or promotions. Language barrier. Sales staff may not always speak English, so using a translation app or having basic Korean knowledge can help. Option B: buy a used phone. Used phone shops. If you're on a budget, you can find second-hand phones at shops in places like Yongsan Electronics Market, Seoul, Wongjang Market, or on websites like Joongonara or Craigslist, Korea. Used phones are significantly cheaper. Inspecting condition. Make sure to check the phone's condition carefully, as some might have been heavily used or repaired. Option C: rent a phone. If you're only in Korea for a short time, you can rent a phone at the airport or through a rental service like KT Olleh, SK Telecom's mobile roaming, or LGU's mobile rental services. This option is great for tourists and can save you the hassle of purchasing a phone. 2. Getting a SIM card in South Korea. Once you have your phone, you'll need a SIM card. There are two main types of SIM cards for tourists: prepaid and postpaid. Option A: prepaid SIM cards for tourists. Prepaid SIM cards are the most straightforward option for tourists. They typically come with data, voice calls, and SMS, and don't require a long-term contract. Where to buy? In airports. You can purchase prepaid SIM cards at Incheon International Airport and other major airports, where booths from major carriers KT, SK Telecom, LGU are available. The staff usually speaks some English. Convenience stores. Many GS25, 7-Eleven, or CU stores sell prepaid SIM cards. Online. Some websites offer delivery of SIM cards to your accommodation, or offer online reservations to pick them up at the airport. Types of prepaid cards. Data-only SIM cards. These are ideal if you just need mobile internet for apps like KakaoTalk, Google Maps, or Instagram. Voice and data SIM cards. These include voice call capabilities along with data. These are better if you need to make local or international calls. Documents needed. Passport. You will need to show your passport to buy a SIM card as a foreigner. Some carriers may also request a visa or arrival stamp. Credit card. For some purchases, a local credit card or a deposit may be needed. Cost. Prices vary by provider and plan, but expect to pay around $30,000 to $50,000. $25 to $40 United States dollars for a SIM card with a couple of GB of data for a 30-day plan. Option B: postpaid SIM cards for long-term stay. If you're staying longer, more than a few weeks, a postpaid SIM card might be better for you. These require a contract, and you will need to provide more documentation, such as proof of residence or employment in Korea. Where to buy? Mobile carrier stores. You can go to stores of SK Telecom, KT, or LGU to sign up for a postpaid contract. English-speaking staff are available at major stores in areas like Itaewon or Myeongdong. Required documents: passport, alien registration card. If you're a foreigner residing in Korea, you'll need an ARC. Proof of residence. Some carriers may require proof of your address. Cost. Postpaid plans typically cost $40,000 to $80,000 month, $30 to $60 United States dollars depending on the data and call package. 3. Internet and coverage. 4G and 5G. South Korea has excellent 4G and 5G coverage, especially in major cities like Seoul, Busan, and Incheon. Data speeds are fast and reliable. Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi is available almost everywhere in South Korea, including cafes, restaurants, subway stations, and airports. You can use it if you want to reduce mobile data usage. 4. Things to consider when choosing a SIM card or phone. Language. Some mobile carrier shops may not have English-speaking staff, so using a translation app or having a local friend accompany you might help. Coverage areas. While major cities have great coverage, rural areas might have less reliable signals. Check with your carrier to confirm coverage in specific regions if you plan to travel outside the cities. SIM locking. Some phones bought in South Korea may be locked to specific carriers, so make sure the phone is unlocked before buying it if you want to use it with another provider or a foreign SIM card. 5. Useful mobile apps. Once you have a SIM card, consider downloading these essential apps for your stay in Korea. KakaoTalk for messaging, Naver or Google Maps for navigation, T-Map for navigation, especially in taxis, Subway Korea for public transportation, Yogyo or Badal Minjok for food delivery. Conclusion: getting a mobile phone or SIM card in South Korea is relatively easy, whether you're a tourist or a long-term resident. Prepaid SIM cards are the simplest and quickest option for tourists, while postpaid contracts are ideal for those staying longer. Remember to check the data and voice plans to ensure they meet your needs. And don't forget to bring your passport when purchasing a SIM card.